Welcome, everyone. Bobby Morales with your top headline sports. Some of the league's top ballers became fierce brawlers as the Pacers visited the Pistons November 19th in what became the most chaotic event in NBA history. 45 seconds left in the game, Pacers up 15. Ron Artest with the hard foul on Ben Wallace. Wallace takes it personal and shoves Artest like a rag doll. Artest cools down on the scorer's table, but a fan throws a beverage at him, and Artest storms into the crowd, attacking the wrong man. In the midst of the scuffle, Steven Jackson joins in the fray, throwing more bows than Ludacris. Fans reach the court, like this one, whom Artest greets with a violent right hook. Shortly after, the shot of the night didn't even count for points. Jermaine O'Neal lands a devastating lunging punch that levels another fan, reminiscent of the famous Buster Douglas knockout of Tyson. When all was said and done, the game was called with 45 seconds left, giving the Pacers a 97-82 victory. The aftermath saw a total of $13 million lost in salary and 141 games and suspensions handed out. The big name being reigning Defensive Player of the Year, Ron Artest, done for the season. But there were other games around the league. Knicks and Raptors Wednesday night. Knicks winners in 3 of their last 4, while the Raptors dropping 6 of their last 7. Marbury and Carter embracing at half court, showing a little love. But the Knicks got no love in this game as the struggling Vince Carter brought his A game, stroking the tray ball there for an early Raptor lead. Vince was only getting warmed up, though, as the heads-up lob sets him up for the slam to put Toronto up 9, 21-12 with 5 minutes remaining in the first. Carter reminding the crowd he's still half man, half amazing. Knicks getting sloppy with the ball. Raptors going the other way. Milt Palacio takes it himself and weaves in and out of traffic for the lane, 2 of his 18 points. Wilkins, the losingest coach in NBA history, worried he could be headed for another L. Another Knick turnover. Former street baller, nicknamed Skip to My Lou, skips that pass up court, and Vinsanity finishes it off with the windmill stuff. The 2000 slam dunk champ scored 22 points, and the Raptors shot just 52% from the field, while the Knicks shot just 40% from the field with 15 turnovers. Raptors had reason to smile as they went on to win 114-91. Knicks look to rebound as they host Toronto at MSG on Saturday. Switching gears to the gridiron, but staying in a New York state of mind, the Giants looking to shake things up a bit, handing the reins to the new kid in town on Sunday at the Meadowlands. But would he prove to be the real deal against Atlanta? Eli Manning looking to do big things in his first NFL start. Vic, on the other hand, looking to spoil those plans. Giants without Washington and Strahan on defense. No filter means Algie's fogging up their tank as Crumpler scores his 5th touchdown of the year. Falcons up 7-0 in the first. Shockey says, anything you can do, I can do better. Manning zips it into the tight end to put the G-men on the board and cut the lead in half. 50 seconds left in the third, Giants ball. Manning is picked off by Brady Smith, killing what could have been a game-tying drive. As a result, Manning and the Giants fall to the Dirty Birds 14-10 and drop to 5-5 on the season. Ironically, Eli followed the trend of the Manning family debuts, finishing with just 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, just like his father Archie and brother Peyton did in their first games. Now on to the team that shares the Giants stadium, but not their record. Gang Green is still in the thick of things, but their past 2 wins haven't been pretty, with 10-7 and 13-3 victories over Cleveland and Arizona. New York's hoping some good fortune is on the way. The Jets could be in for a crash landing, but are looking to refuel their playoff hopes right on the $64 million arm of Chad Pennington. Chad hasn't played since November 7th, but has been throwing in practice and is making progress towards a possible return to the field in another week or 2.
You know, you can't expect after 2 weeks when you haven't touched a football to go out there and throw full force, especially when you've had an injury. So trying to go through the range of motion and see what you feel like.
Herman Edwards and Jets fans alike are hoping Pennington regains enough force on his throws to give the Jets a dimension they've lacked here down the final stretch. The Jets are currently 9-3 in the AFC East and sit at 2nd place in the division. That's all for sports. Bobby Morales, Stag News.